Hey, it's Adrienne. Welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a solid to you content creators out there who are struggling to get pinners who leave the Pinterest platform and head on over to your site to convert and actually click on the affiliate links that you're sharing in your blog post, or who just have old content out there and you do not know how to use your content for promotion on Pinterest platform. So in this video, it's kind of old. I did it about a few years back, but it's still quite relevant. It's in my Digital Publishing Academy platform. You can sign up for it there and watch it there, but I'm sharing it for you again today. There's 3 pieces of advice that's in that video that's no longer relevant. One, you're going to see mention of hashtags. Pinterest is no longer promoting hashtags, and actually is part of the best practices to not include it. So instead of the hashtags, where you see me mention hashtags, instead I want you to type in keywords in a natural way in the description box instead. So convert those hashtags to actual words and include it, make it natural. The second thing you're going to see mentioned is to a company called Board Booster. Board Booster is no longer in business actually, and it was one of the third-party add-on services. It's similar to Tailwind. It's a scheduler. Used to allow you to schedule out your pins, but they're not part of the Pinterest API, which is a technical term, and so they can no longer be sustainable. Anyway, so that's 2. So ignore that mention. Then the third and finally, you're going to see mention of me using Tailwind and Board Booster to recycle content in the Pinterest ecosystem, and that also is not a good practice anymore. In fact, it will get you banned or marked as spam, so you do not want to do that. So ignore those 3 pieces of advice when you see it in there. They're slightly mentioned, so they're not really a big deal. But what's the most important thing, why you need to watch this video all the way through, is in the end, I'm going to share with you on the other side of the video a bonus tip. It's the one thing that a lot of content creators that I see that attend the Pinterest audits that I do on Wednesdays and sometimes Fridays in the Clubhouse platform there's just one thing that they're not doing, and that's the benefit of me doing those audits. And if you're a member of the Clubhouse community, if you're not, I invite you to come through, as I get to see lots of different accounts, and that's great for me. So I know all the different types of people that are using Pinterest and the way they're converting or not working. So I know what works, what doesn't work, which is great for this YouTube channel, because then I can say, okay, I see a common problem. Let's work on that common problem. So this one bonus tip. Stay to the end so you can see it. And this is something that I wish I had known and I didn't know before I did it, before I used to be a blogger. So I'm glad I know it now. So stay tuned to that. Anyway, see you on the other side of the video. Hi, this is Jennifer Jallo-Gatt from JenniferSpeaks.com, Jennifer Speaks on Twitter, and Digital Publishing Academy. I'm coming today to you with another quick tip for content creators, content marketers, and growth hackers. For those who have blogs, websites, podcasts, blogs, YouTube channels, who are creating content for the masses and promoting that content so people can to drive traffic back to their website, and also to other places where they perhaps are selling information or just promoting information, content, and the like. So today I am doing a quick little tutorial on how to blog for Pinterest. For those of you who know or don't know, Pinterest is a great driver of traffic. At one point in my life, Pinterest was the #1 driver of traffic, contributing like substantial number of traffic to my sites, and it's a search engine more so than it is a social media tool, because people really don't communicate and converse and interact as much as they do on other platforms like Snapchat or Instagram or Facebook or Twitter. Where Pinterest is more people are going there looking for something aspirational, inspirational. They're looking for information when they go to Pinterest. So it's a good idea to optimize your post so that as they're looking, that your pin gets promoted and as a search comes to the top of it. Pinterest, like a lot of social media platforms, a lot of different platforms that integrate and curate lots of content, wants the best up to front. And they determine, there's an algorithm, which is a machine, which determines these are the parameters, these are what we determine, and we say these are the best types of content. One of the things that we've already cracked, those are people who try to promote, who know Pinterest is a great driver of traffic and want Pinterest to continue to drive traffic to your site. One of the things we know is that Pinterest likes long images, and it promotes long images first. So you were to go to Pinterest. I'm going to go to Pinterest, for example. It's going to show my Pinterest page, but I'm going to Pinterest. My computer's really slow right now. The majority of page images that pop up are long. So this is long, this is long, this is long. It takes information, stuff that you pinned recently. Like recently I was pinning Sierra. And I was pinning afro and hair, and so in images and cartoons. And of course, I'm always pinning pregnancy stuff because it's a pregnancy blog. And what it does is it promotes the content that's longer. So I pinning, you know, here's pregnancy workouts. I'm going to pin this. This could go to maternity, but it's also health and fitness. So once I pin that, the algorithm knows that, okay, she's into that source of health and fitness. So we're going to pin information about health and fitness to her post, and we're going to pin that type of information and push that type of content. But you want yours to go up top as it's pinning in these searches or feeding people's content. So one way to do that is to make sure image is long. So here's a quick way to blog for Pinterest. So for example, another thing I've been doing this year, I've talked about, is doing the 80-20 rule. When rather than spending 80% of my time, majority of my time creating content, I'm not doing that anymore. I have enough content. I have content since 2008. So I have enough content that I can repurpose that people haven't seen before, that I can repackage, make a new cover or make a Pinterest cover, repin and repromote on my blog and on Pinterest, and then maybe optimize it so that not only is I'm serving content information, being resourceful, and I'm presenting value to my audiences, but I'm also at the same time make sure there's, you know, when audiences come, that I'm also able to monetize, because what, you know, you have to be able to, in order to do this and provide a service, even when a magazine has ads in it. So so here's a recent post that I've been doing that recently. So here's a post that I recently did, and then, okay, here is it. This one, where is it? Is it this one? Yeah, this one. Okay, so here's a post. It was 10 ways to sneak whole foods into your family's diet. This is behind my WordPress blog. And I posted this last January 24th, 2016. So I'm repurposing this content. So I'm really just essentially going to re-promote it. Since it was last year that I posted it, I'm not going to repost it. Instead, what I'm just going to do is optimize it for Pinterest. But in showing you how to optimize it for Pinterest, I'll also show you, in doing that, how to optimize it. So after you create your content, so these are 10 tips for how to sneak whole grains in your family's diet. You want to go into Canva, my tool, and create a board. So this is, I created this in Canva a long time ago. So it was like last year. I don't think I've stored it. But anyway, so I created this post in Canva. This is what it looks like. This is the short image. Then after you create that image, what you want to do is go into Canva and then start like a new, get a template. Canva has layouts. Here's a layout. These are Pinterest layouts right here. You go to Canva initial page, at the top of it, create design. They say Pinterest graphics. That gives you the ideal graphic for a Pinterest graphic, is right there. If you've already created some, you could just go in, and this is what I do, is I take one that I've already done before, and I will go to File, go to Make a Copy, and then make a fresh new copy of that same pen, that same image. So here is the original. Here's the copy. First thing you're going to do is rename it. So I'm going to do tips for buying a new whole market. Okay, so I'm going to rename it. So it's going to be stroller tips. All right, so that's the new one. So I can close out the old one so I don't get confused. And then I'm going to upload image from my website. Upload the old post, the old old horizontal cover for that post, 5 tips for picking the right stroller. So I'm going to upload this image here into Canva. My computer's really slow. And Canva's slow. I just have too many tabs open, as you can see. So now that's open. So what I'm going to do is just take this image and just put it here, put it over top there. I mean, I can delete this stuff if I want to. See, I have a lot of images from the back of there. But lots of stuff. This was originally a lot of things. I've reused this a lot for a lot of different posts. Anyway, so I can just take this and right there. That's good. That's good enough. There it is. So now it's a long image. It has branding, so those came from, and then I'll just push download. 5 tips for picking the right stroller. So I want to repurpose this post. What I do is then, that's when you download. Then I'm going to do is go into the actual post. Here it is. Oops. What is it? 5 tips for, where's the stroller?
Okay. I think I missed it. 5 tips for picking the right stroller. Maybe it's in this page. Where is it? Sorry. I thought I had it. Stroller. Oh, I think I thought I had that post, the tips for picking the right stroller. Where'd it go? Sorry. Alright, I'll just have to search it. Tips for picking. Here it is, right stroller. Okay, there's the post right there. Alright, sorry about that. So this is the post from 2000. This is the wrong one. This one's from 2012. I have a more recent one. Okay, let me just do a search. Tips. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh, okay. All categories. This is supposed to be a quicker tutorial than this, but okay, here it is. 5 tips to picking a stroller. Okay, here it is. Oh gosh. Sorry about that. So here's it from 2016. I posted this last year. So I'm going to edit the post. I'm going to repurpose this post. I'm going to edit the post. I didn't even have that many shares. And I'm going to, if this didn't show up, if this image didn't show up, I would put a brand new image in here. But what I want to do is create a Pinterest graphic to go with it. So in the bottom, the end of the post, I'm going to add that Pinterest graphic that I just created. The long one. So here's the long Pinterest graphic that I just created. I don't even know if I see all that. And then, I'm sorry, this is so slow. This tutorial won't take that long. Okay, so to insert that, so that's the Pinterest graphic that's in there. I don't really like how this post looks. See, it looks okay. Yeah, it looks okay. Yeah, so fine. And then update it. So update that post. Update. So then I'm going to view the post. So there it is. Before you buy your next stroller, read these 5 tips. So I don't know why the numbers didn't show up. 1, 2, I need the numbers to show up. I'm going to edit that. I don't know why it's not showing me this. The spacing, it's weird. Okay. I add numbers. 2, 3, 4. I need to have numbers. It doesn't look good to have without the numbers. Update. I have an issue with my blog host. I'm having problems with them because I would like it to look like this so you can see the bold. I'm working with them to fix, and I don't know. I just really have a problem with the people who's my baby. Gotta get rid of them because they don't listen and they're not trying to set me free. See how all this post is bolded? This is like a permanent bold font. I'd like the font to be not all bolded. But I gotta get rid of them anyway. So this is 5 ways for determining your posts, your strollers. So after you post that, you're going to want to pin the post, pin this image. So pin. And before you buy your stroller tips, and Pinterest now likes hashtags. So I do parenting advice, stroller buying tips, baby strollers, buying guide. So it depends. Stroller has age 33, and then you pin that. So I'm going to put it in all about parenting. These blocks here are from Board Boosters. The way the Board Boosters work, which is a platform overbuilder over Pinterest, is that it creates duplicates of existing pins. So if I were to pin this pin here, this is a little Board Booster side tip. If I were to pin this pin into all about parenting with the lock, it would go in there and stay in there, and it'll spill out and pin on its own automatically at some point that's predetermined time by me or automatically by Board Booster. And that way you're not flooding all your followers with pins, just your pins at once. And so I can pin other different things and set it up. This is me scheduling stuff to pin to these pages, to these Pinterest boards at different times. But I'm going to go ahead and pin it directly from one. So the ones without the lock, which would be all about parenting. This one doesn't have locks. This is actually the board. So the other one was a duplicate of the board. So if I save it here and see it now, see 5 tips for picking the right stroller. It has my hashtags in there as my caption, and if someone visits it, it's going to go to that page. So, and if someone were to look at the post has the actual header, top image, post, and the bottom is just this long one. So you can just drop it there. No one cares it's there. It's at the bottom of your page. But that's a good place to have it and to make sure that when you're posting to create stuff, not just for Pinterest, but you're repurposing it for Pinterest to make it Pinterest friendly. So taking old content and repurposing old content for Pinterest friendly, and then you promote it. I use viral tag, so I could push schedule. I use viral tag, and I also looking for a new stroller this year. Thank God for Pinterest, for Twitter extending their limits from 140 characters to 280. Now I can put all this extra stuff. Check out these 5 tips for selecting the perfect. Right, and then I can say I'm gonna go back to my Facebook page. I have 2 Facebook pages, my Belly Itch Facebook page, and Viral Tag, you can upload all of your different pages. So I have all my pages, the same page you saw on Pinterest on here, and I'll say, let's put that in my all about parenting, whatever. This is a couple of the pages I manage. Why not go in there? No, not the baby. No, that one. This one. This one. This one. I have other Pinterest boards, so if I want to, I could put them in other Pinterest boards, but I'm not going to. So you can put all your different Pinterest boards here, and this is a good way of pinning. So you have different Pinterest boards using viral tag. You use Tailwind. Tailwind is another tool for doing that, and board boosters as well. So use board boosters to create all these duplicate boards, and you can pin these in your different boards. Anyway. And then this is evergreen content. So you can evergreen. What that's good for is that means it'll repost it throughout periodically to these sites I identify. It's going to repost them every once in a while, or according to a schedule I picked, or into the primary post for each site that gets the most traffic. That day it'll pin evergreen for that and add the categories. So I have different categories. These are my different blogs. So that one's for Belly Itch. And then I can add it to the queue. So I can either publish it now or I can schedule it. So let's say I want it to go out today at 12 p.m. 12:06 p.m. Okay. So that's going to post then. So I schedule it. Actually, before it posts, for optimizing it for money making, I can go to Shop Style Collective, and create a product widget, baby strollers. I mean, you can use different affiliates. I have this one, but so I can just stop a baby using infant mama, Stokey. I love Stokey. Baby jogger is okay. Cosada. I'm gonna put different ones. Bill and Ted's great jogging strollers. Mudsy. Voyager. Yes, anyways, that's it. And then if you have different specific brands, I think I can put, I don't know if Britax is in here. I don't know if Britax makes strollers. It's been a while since I have kids. They do. So I could add some Britax strollers. I wonder if they have Inglesina. That was a big brand when I was, they have Inglesina strollers. Yay. So that's Doki's and Up Above Baby. Oh, let me see, they have 4 moms strollers. I don't know if Moms make strollers. I think they do, obviously. I think there was a big thing about the collapsible stroller. Here it is. For Mom's collapsible stroller. So then you go to next, and then I'm going to 2 rows. I'm going to hide the price and stuff. And then I'm going to edit them because I want them to show up different ones. I want different brands. This up, this, so different ones, and hit publish, copy embed code, copy. I'm gonna go back to that post, edit. Since it's a post about picking the right stroller to monetize it, so it's not just, so I'm optimizing this post. It's an old post from last year. It didn't have, I mean, granted, they come to the site, they're gonna see ads around the site, but a lot of times people don't pick banner ads. This ad in between the content is good. I recently added that code in there. But if I edit this post, I can add, go in the text or anywhere in the back, and like after number, let me say number 4, I can add that code in there. Center it visually. Update. And then you go view post. You're gonna view post. This is how you optimize an old post for Pinterest and for monetizing. So if I'm gonna, because that post has been pinned there, hopefully all of my followers, and it'll get some traffic and start getting repinned. It's gonna drive traffic. So when people come back to it, so that long pin is gonna make it Pinterest worthy. The fact that it's long, it's gonna drive more traffic. And when they come, they get the content. Here's information. Here's the tips. Here's the tips. And then here are strollers, because if someone's in here, they're like, oh, I have all these information. Oh, look, here's some strollers. Oh, let me see what kind of strollers they have. Let me check them out. If they click through, and you know, Shop Style doesn't pay you per sale, but they pay per click. So each time someone clicks, even if they don't purchase or people are interested in that, that goes towards commission. And if I want a straight up commission, I can go to Amazon. Let me show you how much I have to Amazon. And if you're an Amazon affiliate, which I am, and you type, one of my favorite strollers is, let me see, I like Inglesina, like I said, Inglesina stroller. So it's Amazon top pick for net stroller. So click that. I'm going to do text, copy, and go back to the content. Stroller, still one. Okay, edit the post, and then I can add if I wanted to. Where I just click the text. Okay, see, it's already mentioned per text and upper baby. When they talk about strollers, varying weight, the fold down completely and compactly. Inglesina is a favorite, which it is mine. Alright, so I can highlight Inglesina, thingy, boom, into that click there. So if someone to click that, they're gonna go to here. You're gonna see a Inglesina stroller, a foldable one, usually in low price, prime $149, and they purchase that. I get actual commission on the value of the sale versus Shop Style, which just give you commission on the click. You know, for some reason I thought it's both, but it's not both. So stupid. Anyway, so that's it. Let me save it. Where is it? Where's that post? Okay, here it is. Yeah. So yeah, so it's different. These two is per text here is Upper Baby are both Amazon affiliate links, and you want to announce it in your blog, either on the top of the post, or I have on the side as well, that the post contains affiliate links that if someone clicks and purchases it, that you're going to get a commission from the sale. So anyways, that's it. That's how you optimize and update and repurpose old content to make them pin friendly and optimize them to monetize and make them monetizable. So there's an old post that previously didn't have any really monetization efforts on it other than those 2 links that I saw. I forgot about those. Where you add a couple of monetization, you add some widgets in there, you make it Pinterest friendly, and you repurpose old content. All right, hope that's helpful. This is Jennifer Speaks. If you like that tutorial, you want to see more of these, you can subscribe to my channel, and then also follow me on, there's different platforms at bellyitchblog.com, jenniferspeaks.com. Follow me on Twitter at Jennifer Speaks, where I share a lot of content creation and content information. Or you can check me out at Digital Publishing Academy, where this tutorial is going to be housed, and others as well. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
Welcome back. I hope that was a helpful video for you. So here's the bonus tip. You saw in that video that I was linking and mentioning that I did a shop style widget that I put on there. So shop style widgets may not necessarily convert as well. What is going to convert, and what I've learned convert, is actual call to action buttons. So instead of just hyperlinking, which a lot of bloggers do, is they will hyperlink and say, hey, you can get this here, or you can get a cheaper version here. I'm using call to action buttons that look like this, that says essentially buy from Amazon. That says buy from Shoppable, or buy from, Macy's, or wherever the thing is
you're asking people to buy from or shop
this company. So show the image, you show shop. That's a more direct call to action. After you described it, after you finish talking about why it's great, and you have that button there, and people see that button and they click over. Yes, they're going to leave your site. However, if they're leaving your site, they're going to, they may likely convert. So that's the bonus tip, is to use call to action buttons in your post to make sure that your actual blog posts that you get pinners to come to your site for you convert them into actual affiliate commission sales. And yeah, I think that's it. Hope that's helpful for you. If you like this video, if you found value from this video, and you find value from this Pinterest marketing channel, or find value from the other social media general advice that I give on this channel, I'd like to invite you to like this video, to hit that subscription button and the notification bell. And I want you to tell me in the comment section if you found this video valuable, if so, why, and then perhaps give me some tips on what you want to see next. Or let me know if you have a Pinterest account and you are using it for business, and how that's going for you. And if you're not using it, why not? By now, if you've been on this channel for a while, you know that's my jam. And yeah, but I'm here for you. So thanks again for joining me. I'll see you on the next video. Cue my outro music. Ba-dum, ba-dum, boom.